fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, lead the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. Suits and shoes going in. The D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and waste. Take the world over, look up. What defines my name? What defines my name?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Tonight we begin the final stretch. Week 16 starts here as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson with career touchdown number 60. And the Jets march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Quinnen Williams in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Rocco switch. Hey, think right.
They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. So 2nd and 8.
Second and 8. Hey, Lion. Son, this is hot. 13, Luke. 11. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. Give them 18 on the play. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Right, let's go. Hey.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The Jaguars at 9-5 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now 2nd and 9.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ginger. Go. Let's go. Hey, I'm gun.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Wide open receiver complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think inside the 10 and all the way in? Touchdown, New York. Bijan Robinson with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
2nd and 10.
On red. Son.
Lawrence. Caught here by Griffin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. You talk about this Jets defense.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
13, Lou.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. He's got it at the 15. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger. Done. Great job. Big 13 heavy. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23.
Red on red.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
A gain of 15 yards. It brings up third and goal.
11. All right, here we go. Done.
On third and goal, Lawrence.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball at the 40 here for second and 5. Here's Fields. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now it's Fields. And he completes it to Wilson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Here we go. Hey, 10. 319.
To throw is Fields.
Throw's going to be incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
A give to Robinson on the option.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Joshua Hines-Allen.
That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And this one is right through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's when your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Red. Hey, Soko, hot. You can score on these guys.
Here's Lawrence.
Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, James here. Zach.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
64 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Jaguars first down.
Red 23.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Hey, son.
Now Lawrence. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Jets are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us. but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Hey, easy. Route. Son, this one's hot.
Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to Tootin. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bayshore Tootin. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 2.
Jaguars, 19. Jets, 17.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And things have changed since the last time they had it. The safety led to the touchdown, so now they find themselves behind as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Jets, first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Fields now to throw.
New York.
Open there, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's another Jets, first down.
They'll fake the handoff, now Fields.
And this one is incomplete.
Over the dime left on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Monday. Here we go. 222.
Fields.
And this one complete to Smith. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The slot man in motion right.
319.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
110 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, son. 319. Right.
Here's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown! T.J. Hawkinson from 13 yards out.
And the Jets are able to move back in front.
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
Go.
Fields trying to throw for it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Now a 2nd and 10.
Go. Hey, Ryan. Darn, this is hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
11, Agate. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. He gets it right back to Mayer. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Jaguars get first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Red, 23. Soga's hot. 13, Lou.
Now Lawrence. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. To the left side, there's Mayer. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
They looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another first down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
Here we go.
But to throw again is Lawrence. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
St. Brian.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, it looked like they marched to the end zone as hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Hey, Lion. Son, it's hot. Here we go. Hey, 2.
Now the former Syracuse man, LaQuinn Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, Ginger, hot.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
11, Haggett. Turn, this is hot. Go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Sink right. Go. Hey, kill.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
From the gun on third down. Carson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
Going right back to Wilson.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now Fields going to run. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
13, Lou. Hey, I'm gun.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 15. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Now, the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Fields. Catch is made by Metcalf. Now inside the 25. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards.
And what a call, because they ran a triple out route. 3 guys running out routes at varying depths. And then they let an inside receiver try and sneak free and run deeper downfield, and he does. And the defense out of sorts here.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They go play action with Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Quickly to Hockenson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
In motion left is Wilson. Off play action, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Easy. 331.
Here's Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brings up 4th down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
And able to get this out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to... Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. John Johnson with the INT. And he brings throws this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Jaguars 22.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Keanu Britton. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Griffin. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.